We're going to talk about volume of cuboids. So every box is basically a cuboid. These are cuboids here. And you can measure the volume because you can measure the space inside them. That's what we're looking for when we look for volume. So to measure the volume, we count the number of cubes that fit inside. In the last video, talked about the little cubes that would fit inside a shape. So we could fit little cubes inside these boxes. The size of these cubes is based on units of length. And we have looked at units, 1 centimetre units so far. There it is down there, 1 cubic centimetre. Our shapes are small. We use cubes with size 1 centimetre, cubic centimetres. And it's important that you get that right. So we're going to look at, all right, how these boxes, how can we tell which one is the biggest, basically? So why is that not going? My computer's taking a long time. Okay, so look at the first one up here. You can see that the box has been filled up with cubic centimetres. And at the end, we're going to click and see how many of the little cubic centimetres have filled cuboid A. You might be counting it up as we go along. You can see that they're on the top row. Oh, there it is. There are 30 because there are 3 by 5 on the top is 15, and there are 2 layers of that. Altogether, there's 30 in that one. Now, cuboid B is filling up. And you can see here we have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3 layers. So every time you do 4, you make another line, but you have to do 3 of those 4s to keep filling. So you could go side to side and count in 12s. So far alongside we've got 12 times 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the 5th one. Nearly there, onto the 6th one. So every side piece is 12. 6 times 12 is 72 in cube B. And cube C is very small. There's only 6 in cube C. So you can tell the volume of each cuboid by just filling it up with cubes. And we're going to look at another way. Basically, that's what happens is you fill up a cuboid with cubes. But there's obviously a quicker way to do it. And we looked at the top one saying there was 3 times 5 is 15 on the top. And there's 2 of them, so you're multiplying by 2. So that's really called length 5 times width 3 times 2 height. Length times width times height. And we could do the same on the B shape. The length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The width is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be 6 4s are 24 times height 1, 2, 3. And that would give you 72, just like the answer. This one's a lot easier. 3 times 2 times 1, 6. And so you can compare volumes by doing this. So we're going to have a little look at a book now to see volume of cuboids. So here's a little cuboid. It measures 3 by 2 by 2. So we would say the volume is 3 times 2 times 2. The volume of this cuboid is 3 2s are 6 times 2 is 12. And you write the unit after. This one, the length is 4. The width is 3. And the height is 1. So we would say the volume is 4 times 3 is 12 times 1 is 12 cubic centimetres. So we want to write that in a formula. Oops. So here is your cuboid. Kind of hard to draw, but here we go. So this is your length. This is your width. And top to bottom, obviously, is your height. So once you know those three numbers, the volume is length times width times height. And it's just multiplying. And then you write the answer as a number and centimeter cubed.